You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 6 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Philip Coleman, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Tonight on WVUA News at 6, a U of A football player was arrested this morning. We have details.
Plus, Tide and Volunteer fans have already started preparing for game day. Find out how. But first, details on the arrest of one University of Alabama football player. I'm Janie Wallace, in tonight for Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Philip Coleman. Authorities say 18-year-old Brent Cameron Callaway was arrested in the 900 block of Paul Bryant Drive.
This happened this morning just around 1 o'clock. Officials say when the arrest happened, patrol officers initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle Callaway was a passenger in for driving without lights on. Authorities say officers approached the vehicle and smelled a strong odor of marijuana. Officers say they made contact with Callaway and found a baggie containing marijuana in it. Callaway was arrested and charged with unlawful possession of marijuana in the second degree. He was transported to the Tuscaloosa County Jail on a $1,000 bond.
Continuing now on your home team crime watch, a 33-year-old man has been arrested for sodomy. Authorities say 33-year-old Randall Roberts performed a sexual act on a 23-year-old male without his consent. And according to authorities, witnesses intervened and stopped Roberts during the act. Roberts was later taken into custody at his home and arrested for sodomy. Officials say while police were at the home, they also allegedly found drug paraphernalia. Roberts was arrested and charged with sodomy in the first degree and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. A big weekend across West Alabama. Tonight, high school football. Tomorrow, Bama versus the Volunteers.
That's right, Philip. There's a lot of things going on across West Alabama right now, and they're going to be outdoors. And Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott joins us with more on what kind of weather you can expect tonight. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Jenny and Philip. Yeah, getting cold in a hurry out there tonight. Temperatures down in the 50s in spots, 56 over in Haleyville, 62 in Tuscaloosa. Temperatures, like I said, going to get down there pretty chilly tonight. In fact, here's a Friday night football forecast by 7 o'clock, 58 on average. Yeah, 45 by 10 tonight. So the hot chocolate, the blankets, certainly going to come in handy out there tonight. Again, the high school football games, clear skies in place. But what about the weekend forecast? Saturday, Sunday, a nice warming trend takes over. We're going to feel nice out there during the afternoon hours. Still cold at night through the weekend, but again, warmer later in the day. What about the rest of the forecast? We do have showers and storms that arrive later next week. I'll explain your forecast coming up in weather.
All right, thanks, Richard. It's late October, and that means it's time for the Crimson Tide to take on the Tennessee Volunteers.
That's right, Philip, and you can see the excitement all over UA's campus. You're looking live now at the University Boulevard, which runs into the downtown of Tuscaloosa and University itself. From the WVUA tower cam there, you can see traffic as it is just getting more and more jammed out there. Already lots and lots of people coming into campus for this big SEC rivalry game this Saturday between the Tide and the Volunteers.
And those familiar white tents dot the quad in the heart of campus here at the Capstone. Fans put down their stakes early to get ready for the tailgating on Saturday. The quad is party central on game day, and on Saturday the quad will be packed with Tide and Volunteer fans getting ready for the big game and all the other fun and festivities. They're going to be setting up crews, but however, we're told that the crews are moving a little bit slower due to the cooler weather.
We move a little bit slower, take a little more caution because everyone just, their hands are cold, but, still have the same amount, if not more tents. So I got a few more guys in and, just get it done.
But the cold won't prevent the die-hard tailgaters from packing the quad with those crimson, white, and orange tents.
As we've been telling you, fans have been pouring into Tuscaloosa, some of them even getting here as early as Thursday, setting up their RVs and gearing up for a big weekend of Alabama football. And while some fans may not believe this is one of the Tide's biggest games, it still is an SEC rivalry. Even the smallest of family members were out supporting the Tide today. And fans all agree on one thing: the weather will be perfect for this football this weekend.
Now, the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers have played a total of 93 times, and the rivalry seems to grow more intense every year. Last year, the Tide rolled over the Vols. They blew them out 41-10 up in Knoxville. This year, the two will tangle at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And even though the Tide is picked to come out on top, what do the fans have to say about this big game?
Well, I've been here for 4.5 years now. It's my last season here as a student. I just love Alabama, and growing up, coming to games and watching games, and it's great to be back on top.
And you can catch tomorrow's game on ESPN2. The kickoff is set for 6:15.
And if you have questions about game day, there are several ways to get information. You can get up-to-the-minute traffic, parking, and weather information at the UA Game Day Facebook page. You can also follow UA Game Day on Twitter. And for your smartphones, there is a UA Game Day mobile website to get information at your fingertips. And for more on game day changes, just go to our website, WVUATV.com, click numbers and links, and look under sports.
And don't forget to join us this Saturday for Crimson Tide Kickoff presented by Alpha Insurance. Gary Harris and John Huddleston will have previews of all the big SEC games, plus live interviews and special reports. Crimson Tide Kickoff starts at 8 o'clock Saturday morning only on WVUA TV.